I'm Kimberlee Diamond from the Georgian Realty Team, and today I'm going to be discussing why people are moving to Collingwood. More and more people from Toronto are making a really big decision. They're leaving the city and they're moving to Collingwood full time. And it's not just retirees or weekenders anymore, it's families, professionals, and remote workers. So the real question is why? 5 years ago, most people thought of Collingwood as just a weekend getaway, a place you'd come to ski, you'd spend a few days in the summer, and then you'd head back to Toronto. But that has completely changed. More and more Toronto and GTA buyers are now making the move here full time, and honestly, it makes a lot of sense. The biggest reason is lifestyle. A lot of people are rethinking what they actually want day to day life to really feel like. Toronto is fast, it's busy, there's traffic, long commutes, crowded everything, and for many people, that lifestyle just starts to wear thin, even though Toronto's a great city. But here in Collingwood and Southern Georgian Bay, life slows down. You've got Georgian Bay, ski hills, trails, golf courses, beaches, and way more time people are spending outdoors. And for many buyers, it's not just about a house anymore, it's about how they want to live. Another major shift is remote work. People aren't tied to downtown offices the way that they used to be. So the question becomes, if I don't have to be in Toronto every day, where do I actually want to live? For a lot of people, that answer is here in Collingwood. Now let's talk about value. At around the 800,000 mark in Toronto, you're often looking at condo living, smaller space, maybe high maintenance fees, and limited outdoor areas. We're here in Collingwood and surrounding areas. That same budget can open the door to townhomes, detached homes, yards, huge yards, garages, and a very different lifestyle overall. It's not just about square footage, it's about space, comfort, and lifestyle. Another big reason people love it here is the community. Downtown Collingwood has a really strong local feel. Cafes, great restaurants, shops, farmers markets, and events all year round. And a lot of people who move here say the same thing. They feel more connected, less anonymous, I guess, more at home. Now, it's important to be honest that no place is perfect. Living here full time does come with some adjustments. Winters are definitely snowier, tourist seasons can get busy, and healthcare access can sometimes feel slower than in a big city, let's say like Toronto, especially because the region has grown so quickly. But there's a lot of positive change happening. The Collingwood General and Marine Hospital redevelopment project is a major investment in the future of this region. A brand new modern hospital is planned on a 54-acre site here in Collingwood with expanded emergency care, diagnostics, surgical services, ICU capacity, and increased beds to support the growing population. This project is currently in planning and design stages, with construction expected to begin around 2028 and a long-term vision for a fully upgraded regional hospital in the early 2030s. We're also seeing continued growth in healthcare services, including 2 new doctors coming into Collingwood area, which is another positive step as the community expands. So while growth does bring challenges, it's also bringing major investment and long-term improvements. And in terms of daily living, you really do have options here. If you're living in downtown Collingwood, you can absolutely walk or bike to most things. Restaurants, grocery stores, cafes, shops, everything is very accessible. So you don't necessarily need to be driving everywhere all of the time. And for getting out of the area, there are also practical travel options. A lot of people will head to Barrie and connect with the train right into Union Station, or use services like Flixbus if they don't feel like driving all of the way into Toronto or to the airport. So even without always driving, you still have ways to stay connected and travel fairly easily. At the end of the day, people aren't just moving here for real estate, they're moving here for a different way of life. For some, Toronto is still the perfect fit. It is an amazing city, absolutely. But for others, the idea of more space, more nature, and a slower pace becomes exactly what they've been looking for. If you're thinking about making a move from Toronto to Collingwood and the surrounding area here in Southern Georgian Bay, drop your questions below. We'd be happy to help. Kimberlee Diamond from the Georgian Realty Team. We're here to answer any of your real estate questions and, of course, look after any of your real estate needs, whether you're buying or selling. Until next time, I wish you a blessed day.